we're going to be doing is we're going to be updating our legend, and then we're going to be looking at our defensive statistics. We've analyzed our offensive ones to calculate our points per game. So now we're going to look at our defensive ones, and then we're going to do this over a couple of assignments because we're going to be doing some analysis, some statistical analysis on these defensive stats to see if there's a relationship between strong defensive teams and winning. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to update our legend because we added in some new stuff to this. We added in those free throws made, 2-pointers made, and 3-pointers made. So we're going to go into our legend and we're going to add those in there. So 2 p.m. and not have it be the time. All plain text. So 2-pointers made, 3-pointers made, and free throws made. All right, so this said we're going to analyze the defensive statistics, which are in the far side here. So after the points per game, we have rebounds per game, assists per game, steals per game, blocks per game, and turnovers per game. So assists per game is another offensive stat, so we don't need to look at that one, but we are going to be looking at the rebounds, steals, blocks, and turnovers, which are positive and negative defensive statistics. So we're going to do the same thing here. We've got to make that calculation for how many rebounds they got in total based on the rebounds per games times their number of games. So same thing that we did to figure out the free throws and that. So we'll go through that and I'll speed that up now because you know how to do that, but I'll do it on the screen here. All right, so now that I have those stats all calculated, I should add those into my legend as well. So I've got rebounds total, steals total, blocks total, and turnovers total. All right, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating totals for each team, similar to what I did last year with the NHL team if you were in Business Tech 11. So I'm going to be inserting a row now to separate each team. So I'm going to go through, separate for each team, and then I'm going to put in totals category. And I'm going to calculate the totals for those new stats that I created. So this is going to be equals sum, and it's knowing that I want to do that. Should be right. Perfect. And then I can copy that, and I'm just going to paste that under my steals, under my blocks, and under my turnovers. Okay, try that for the next one. Let's see if it's nice enough to give me the autofill, which it probably won't. So I'm going to go to Boston, and I'm going to insert a row above, put in totals. Okay, and you know what I need now? I need a freeze, which I didn't do yet. So I need to freeze that top row so that I don't lose my information. And I'm going to go over to my first one of my new stats. And again, equals sum. And that might be right. It might have calculated. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? It did it for me. I don't know if it does it for you. If it doesn't, you've got to go and manually select the ones that you need to have. Okay, so that was really good that it did that for me. And we're going to go to our steals and our blocks and our turnovers. Okay, so you're going to continue doing that for each of the teams. That's quite a few teams, so it's going to take you quite a while. So I'm not going to make you sit through and watch me do it. But that'll be it for the assignment today. So get that part done. And then in the next assignment, we're going to be creating something called the defensive coefficient, which will be a statistical analysis of the defensive ability of the teams. And then we're going to be comparing that to those teams' winning percentages during that season. All right, good luck. Any questions? Email me.